So Jessica Carter asks a spasticity question and says, MS and spasticity, which is pretty common in the setting of MS. I would submit that 70% of people with MS experience spasticity. Now, spasticity is a situation where opposing muscles are arguing, and that can manifest as spasms or a cramp like a Charlie horse or a stiff arm or leg. And she writes, MS and spasticity, what if Xanaflex and marijuana aren't working? Well, there's a lot of things that we can do for spasticity. I've got a lot of spasticity videos on this channel. So one of the things that we can do is we can stretch, right? So stretching helps spasticity quite a bit for a short period of time. So if you stretch and you want to hold each position for about 30 seconds, you want to do a couple reps, you'll find that you can decrease your spasticity for several hours. And so I have patients, particularly during the winter months here in Ohio, that will stretch 3 times a day. Once when they wake up, once before they go to bed, and then once in the middle of their workday. And this can help a whole lot. A second thing you can do is keep moving. Why? Because when you're still, spasticity worsens. That's a fact. And so by getting up and walking around, by using an under-the-desk pedaler, by not allowing yourself to stay still for hours and hours, you can actually decrease or minimize your spasticity. What else can you do? You can stay warm. Spasticity is worse when the temperature outside is cold, and the colder you get, the more spastic typically you will be. What else can you do? Well, there are other medicines besides cannabis, and there are other medicines besides Xanaflex. So my favorite medicine for spasticity is actually neither of those. It's baclofen. So baclofen is a great medicine for spasticity. When you have spasticity, it's because the spinal cord is not getting the off neurotransmitter. The off neurotransmitter is called GABA. And baclofen is exogenous GABA. So you're literally swallowing a pill and replacing the GABA that you don't have. And that can be very, very effective to treat spasticity. What else can you do? You can have Botox injections. So botulinum toxin poisons muscles a little bit. And if the bicep muscle is contracting too much, causing spasticity, you can inject the bicep muscle and relax it. And so there's a host of things that you can do. Any form of exercise or physical therapy can be very, very helpful to treat spasticity. So there's a host of things that we can do.